black shorts. So Liverpool are kicking towards Villa's famous Holt End. It should be an interesting game. So as I said before, this is Jurgen Klopp's last ever away game as Liverpool manager. But they are guaranteed to come finish in third position no matter what happens tonight. And indeed on the final day of the Premier League season this coming Sunday. Early pressure here then from Liverpool. And already, oh my goodness me, Emi Martinez has spilled the ball into the net. What on earth happened there? Liverpool have taken the lead from a barely believable own goal from Emi Martinez. The world goalkeeper of the year has just conceded one of the most baffling own goals I've seen in a long time. It was just a delivery from the left wing, but it didn't have that much height on it. It was very comfortable. You would think, really, for any goalkeeper to claim. So it comes down after a deflection, but still, he just spills the ball. Well, he spills the ball, and then as he's reaching to get the ball behind him, he inadvertently punches the ball over the line. So after about 80 seconds of play, Liverpool find themselves 1-0 up here after, like I say, a barely believable own goal from Emi Martinez of all players. I can barely believe what I've just seen here, but yeah, a very, very early goal then for Liverpool. But it's not a Liverpool player that scored it. So Emi Martinez with, a hugely uncharacteristic error there. Genuinely just spills the ball over the line. And it was, a dolly of a catch, to use a cricketing term. And I can't don't think anyone here at Villa Park, and that includes the Liverpool away supporters, can quite believe how Liverpool have just taken the lead. But it'll be one of the poorest own goals you'll see all season at any level. But after 80 seconds then, Aston Villa 0, Liverpool 1. And you can probably tell as I commentated on that live, I couldn't quite believe what had just happened there. I almost felt like there was a catch and the game had been stopped for some reason and Emi Martinez had stopped trying. And now Liverpool are looking for a second here, advancing down the right wing. Salah cuts inside one player and goes for goal, and that's not far away. The Egyptian international there, coming very, very close. I wonder if that just took a little deflection there on the way. Let's just check. I think it did. Just a very slight deflection there off number 12, Luca Digne. We just see Unai Emery there in the dugout, and I don't think he can quite believe the start of this game, but it could get worse here. Villa defence on red alert, so Liverpool have a corner kick following the deflection from Mohamed Salah's effort as he cut inside a Villa player. Alexander-Arnold then with the corner kick from the left wing, initially headed away by Villa's defence. Now goes to the edge of the area. McAllister. This is very good early pressure here from Liverpool, but the header is steered comfortably over the bar. Just focusing there on Emi Martinez as he's waiting for the ball to come to him so he can take the goal kick. We've just seen again the replay of the goal. So, I mean, it does take a deflection of Pau Torres, but still, you would really be expecting any goalkeeper at any decent level to still deal with that pretty comfortably. But he spills the ball over the line. Remarkable scene. So 5 minutes gone, all Liverpool at the moment. We mentioned before that in the last couple of games, Aston Villa do look a very tired team. They do look shot to bits at times. They certainly did against Brighton, where in the final quarter of the game you almost sensed that Villa were just sort of almost playing for a draw. because he just could not really see how they were going to actually score at the other end. It was more a question of just trying to prevent Brighton from taking a lead, but they conceded a late penalty, and Brighton's penalty was initially saved, but the rebound was then converted, and Brighton won the game 1-0. So that was Villa's most recent Premier League match. We'll come on to their most recent game in all competitions, but now Diaz again cuts inside a play here. Liverpool looking very, very fresh and lively here. They look far more of a fitter side at the moment than Villa. You can already tell Villa have the look of a tired side about them. Liverpool look very, very fresh, very energised, pressing high, pressing quick. And Villa are struggling here. 7 minutes gone then. Good pass from Salah, just putting Torres under some pressure, but he's able to clear the ball away. Now Digne can play long, tries to find Ollie Watkins, but Van Dijk passes the ball back to Alisson. Nice distribution there from the Brazilian goalkeeper back to Van Dijk. And now Liverpool will play the ball out from the back. Gomez. Diaz on the left flank, just hugging that touchline there on the halfway line. Now McAllister, just in sort of like a defensive midfield holding position there at that point for the visitors. Now playing the ball out from the left flank. Short pass from Diaz once again. Now Quansah. Now a long ball. What can Liverpool do here? Martinez, that's a lot better this time from Martinez, and he had to time that right because he'd committed himself. He was a long way off his line, but in that sort of sweeper-keeper role. Sort of made famous by Manuel Neuer. Martinez just heads the ball away to safety. Liverpool back in possession. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold right in the heart of the pitch, inside the centre circle. Van Dijk again. Gomez. Back to Van Dijk. Neat and tidy play here from Liverpool in all areas of the pitch. They've started very, very well, but I'm sure Jurgen Klopp himself couldn't quite believe the way in which Liverpool have actually taken the lead so early on. So if you have, well, we'll come back to that later. Now Liverpool are pressing very, very quickly again. They've got a chance here to have a shot on target, but that's good defending this time from Aston Villa. Torres manages to pass to Tielemans, and now Villa can break very, very quickly here. John McGinn cuts the ball from left flank to right. Now to Diaby, about 25 yards away. He's about to arrive into the penalty area now from the right wing. Diaby still with the ball. Ollie Watkins tries to get an effort, but it takes a big deflection. So it was Leon Bailey, in a position where Ollie Watkins is very, very much accustomed to. Bailey almost playing like he's a centre forward there, the Jamaican international, but he couldn't really get the ball from out under his feet properly. And I think he kicks the ball onto his other leg, so it didn't actually even take a deflection off a Liverpool player. So it goes out for a goal kick for the Reds. And that was Villa's first sniff of the chance in what's been a difficult opening to this game. And at the moment, Villa just need to find their footing into this game. It's obviously a start to the game that they would not have ever envisaged, going 1-0 down thanks to such a basic error from Emi Martinez, one of the finest goalkeepers in the world. Alisson playing the ball out from the back for Liverpool. Now Van Dijk to the left. Gakpo coming under some pressure from Bailey, but Gakpo retains the ball. Now back to his Dutch counterpart, Van Dijk. An attempted through ball from Gakpo, but that was a bit too ambitious, and Diego Carlos is able to deal with that pretty easily there for Villa. Now it's Villa's turn to play the ball out from the back. Digne tries to play it long to Ollie Watkins, doesn't quite reach him. Bit of head tennis now in the middle of the field. Now he goes out for a throw-in all the way to Jurgen Klopp in the Liverpool dugout. Liverpool to take the throw then. Inside their half, about 10 yards behind the halfway line from Liverpool's perspective. That's a decent throw as well. Comes to Salah. It's a great chip. Diaz. Oh, it's hit the post. Comes off Martinez. And then the rebound is hit onto the post. Oh, it would have been offside anyway, so the assistant referee had his flag up. But again, another warning there for Aston Villa. I think the linesman has just got that right. So if it had gone in, it would have been correctly ruled out for offside. Not much in it, only about half a yard, but I think that was the right call there from the assistant referee on the right wing. Just seeing some of the stats coming in already. So after 12 minutes of this game, Liverpool have had 81% possession. So Villa with only 19% of the ball. And now Ollie Watkins though, and Villa's got a chance here. Oh, they've equalised! It's 1-1! Ollie Watkins on the break, plays the ball across the face of goal, finds Youri Tielemans just on the edge of the penalty area, and the Belgian international didn't need asking twice, slots the ball home into the bottom corner. So, it's been a pretty poor start from Villa, but out of nowhere, they're back in it. 1-1, Youri Tielemans with the goal, Ollie Watkins with the assist. So Liverpool had possession, looked comfortable, then it was sloppily lost just around the centre circle. The ball was quickly released to Ollie Watkins. He dances around the player on the left wing, and just as he's on the byline, cuts the ball across the face of goal. And there is Tielemans on the edge of the area, completely unmarked. And it's a nice little finish there, because when you see a player with that much time and space, you see it all the time where the player balloons the ball over the bar when it just needs to show some composure. And wow, Unai Emery going absolutely crazy in the dugout. We're just seeing a replay of Emery's reaction there to Villa's equaliser. Absolutely loving it. He knows how big this game is for Villa, of course, just in case you weren't aware, and if you've only just started tuning in to tonight's coverage. If Villa win tonight, then they are guaranteed to finish 4th in the Premier League with one game to go, and that would mean that Villa would be in next season's Champions League campaign. So of course Villa have been champions of Europe before, all the way back in 1982, of course back when the European Premier Club competition was known as the European Cup. So it would be the first time Villa would have ever played in the competition as it was known as the Champions League. And of course Villa have huge European pedigree. And that goes without saying. 14 minutes gone then. Very open game, very interesting game we've got here. So out of nowhere, Villa have equalised through Youri Tielemans. So it's Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 1. Liverpool have been by far the brighter side inside these opening 14 minutes, but Villa, with their first shot of the game, finds an equaliser. How will Liverpool respond to Villa allowing themselves back into the game here? Now then, Mo Salah. Cross from the edge of the penalty area from the right wing. That's nice. Quansah. Oh, and it's just an attempted sort of chip delivery right into the centre of play, trying to aim the ball only around about 10 yards away from the goal line, but pretty comfortably dealt with by Villa's defence. Diaz, McAllister on the left wing. Now Van Dijk. Every Liverpool outfield player currently inside Villa's half. Gomez, oh dear me. Attempted ball to try and put Diaz through, but got the weight of the delivery all wrong there, Gomez, and that runs out harmlessly for a goal kick. I'm sure the most relieved man in all of Birmingham right now after Villa's equaliser is a certain Emi Martinez. So if you've only just tuned in, Villa went behind after only about 80 seconds played through a comical and barely believable own goal from Emi Martinez. If you've not seen the footage yet, if you're only able to listen to this coverage. Yeah, you're going to have to watch that by the end of tonight, because one of the stranger goals that you'll see in the Premier League all season. So he spills the ball, Emi Martinez, and then as he tries to reach out behind him to grab the ball back, he inadvertently ends up guiding the ball over the line. Certainly a mistake that you would not normally associate with a keeper of the quality of Emi Martinez. Villa now out on the break, looking a bit more confident now, looking a bit more energised. Now Leon Bailey trying to just drag the ball back behind him, just from the right of centre, takes a deflection, and it will be a corner kick now for Villa. And Villa, suddenly, it's amazing what a goal can do, isn't it? Villa suddenly have a bit of momentum now, seem to be more energised. John McGinn just having a quick discussion there with the referee, not too sure what that was regarding exactly. This will be Villa's first corner of the game then, from the right wing, so from the right corner quadrant. Douglas Luiz to take. It's kept low. And now, still with Villa, 30 yards out. Now chipped inside to the penalty area again. Trying to find the fullback, French fullback, Luca Digne. Comes off a Liverpool player last, and Digne will look to take the throw in himself. Just takes his time. So Liverpool's defence just being asked a few questions here then, since Villa found their equaliser completely against the run of play, it has to be said. We've got a very interesting remainder of the game here. So Liverpool taking a very, very early lead. But since Villa got their equaliser after around 12 minutes, Villa have looked a lot more like their usual selves here at Villa Park. McGinn to the left wing. Digne. Now to the left of centre. Thielmann just back over the halfway line. Torres. Carlos. Now Quansah. Playing as like a right back at the moment. Quansah, the English international. Of course has played a bit of the season at centre half as well. McAllister. Now Van Dijk. Diaz. Long ball in from Liverpool. Easily dealt with by Luca Digne. Liverpool almost catching Villa out there. Villa just trying to play the ball out from the back, just being a little bit too casual, but they have managed to win a free kick. Thielmann just being judged to have been shoved off the ball. Villa will be a bit relieved about that, because Liverpool almost managed to steal the ball off them there, which would have allowed them a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper. They've managed to win the ball back quickly from Villa's free kick. Bit sloppy there from the hosts. Salah. Now Liverpool play it back to the centre. Van Dijk, just over the halfway line. Alexander-Arnold. Quansah. Now McAllister. Gomez. Diaz just hugging the touchline there on the left flank. Quansah again. Oh, and that's a strong challenge there, but it's a fair one. Referee sees nothing wrong with it, and now Villa can go on the break quickly. Big challenge there from Ezri Quansah. Now Ollie Watkins has got an opportunity here on the counter, and is just has his shot just blocked immediately. The ball barely left Watkins' foot there before Liverpool's defence were able to block, but Villa have now won a throw-in in a good area on the right flank, about 20 yards away from the corner quadrant on the right wing. Yeah, Villa have been much improved since managing to grab an equaliser against the run of play. They've looked a lot more like their usual selves in this season's campaign. Quansah takes the throw. Watkins, and is not able to keep the ball. Coming under some good pressure there from Gomez, and is unable to keep the ball in. So Liverpool have a throw-in right next to the corner flag. Joe Gomez to take. Just past the 20-minute mark. It's flown by, to be honest. Very open game, very pretty entertaining game as well. Not like a whole host of clear-cut chances, but it's been a lively game. Diaby on the edge of the penalty area, and Villa have got a chance here. Oh my word, Leon Bailey with a flick there, managing to beat one Liverpool defender, and was a heartbeat away from beating the second. And if he had, he would have been completely through on goal. Great skill from Bailey, and Liverpool just survive. Let's have a look at that again. Diaby, great pass. Oh, and he spins on the ball. It's excellent there. Now, just wonder, did it actually, the block from Liverpool in the end, did it come off a hand there, maybe? So we did see a second replay there, so just wondering if VAR might have had a quick look at that. But play has continued, so I don't think VAR will be looking into that any further. But yeah, good game. Interesting game in our hands here. So Liverpool, much the brighter team in the first 10 minutes. Then Villa, since that equaliser, have responded well and have asked Liverpool a lot more questions than what they did in those opening 10 minutes. Villa win a foul again then. A wry smile there on Salah's face. Does not agree with the referee's decision. So Villa have a free kick right on the halfway line, towards the left of centre. Plays long. It's a bit sloppy though from Villa. That's easy for Liverpool to deal with. Now Liverpool can break here on the right wing. Salah. What can he do here? Cuts to the left. And now Diaz is inside the area. And Gomez! And that's 2-1 Liverpool. The Villa defenders are hoping for the flag to be raised for offside. But the flag is not raised. And Liverpool have taken the lead here against the run of play. So it's now Villa 1, Liverpool 2. And it's Cody Gakpo with the goal. So it's Gomez's shot is parried away by Emi Martinez, and Gakpo is in the right place at the right time to simply steer the ball home from only around 5 or 6 yards. But now then, VAR could well have a look into this, because in the run-up, so when the pass is made to Joe Gomez, I think Gomez may have just been offside. Because when Liverpool do score, pretty much everyone looked at the assistant referee, like every single player, Villa and Liverpool, to see what the assistant referee had decided there. I reckon, so it's not the pass to Cody Gakpo that's the problem here for Liverpool. It's the pass that Diaz made to Joe Gomez, and I think Gomez is very, very close, is just offside, and I mean just. It's basically his hand is basically ever so slightly, from how I can see it anyway. I'm sure they'll draw the lines up soon. It's incredibly close. So Liverpool at the moment are 2-1 up through Cody Gakpo, but this may be chalked off. And this may take a little bit of time here, because it's so close. Of course, we can't hear exactly what is being said, of course, in the VAR control room, so we can only guess at what's being said at the moment. But just to clarify then, Liverpool at the moment are 2-1 up, but it's not official yet, because we are still waiting as to what the decision is from VAR as to whether Joe Gomez was offside in the build-up. So before Gomez delivered what would have been the assist to Dutch international Cody Gakpo for a very simple goal after Martinez parried the ball, was Gomez offside as Diaz passed the ball to him? From the angle that I can see, I think he is just. But I mean, it is close, and I mean really, really close. Barely anything in it. We're seeing so many different camera angles here. I mean, what? This has been about 3 minutes, I'd say. Now that the referee has been told what the final decision is, and it is a goal. It is a goal. It has been given. I tad surprised by that. It was so close. But it has been ruled as onside, and so Cody Gakpo does have his goal, and Liverpool are back in front. Fascinating how VAR affects these things, because Cody Gakpo, when he scored, didn't really even celebrate. He literally just looked at the assistant referee, and he did look a little bit surprised that the flag didn't go up. I think he assumed that either he or Joe Gomez had been offside in the build-up, but it has been ruled as onside, and Liverpool have retaken the lead. And this time it was Liverpool scoring against the run of play. So I wouldn't mind seeing maybe another couple of replays on that, or see the lines being drawn there, because we didn't really see any lines being drawn in the VAR review. But Liverpool take the lead then. Cody Gakpo with the second goal, so Liverpool took the lead very early on, after only about 80 seconds through a very uncharacteristic error from Emi Martinez that led to an own goal. Villa equalised after 12 minutes through Belgian international Yuri Tielemans. Then about 4 or 5 minutes ago now, because of how long the VAR review took, of Cody Gakpo finished from only around 4 or 5 yards out, has given Liverpool the lead again. All action here then at Villa Park. McAllister. Long ball from the left of centre of midfield. Gomez does well to keep the ball in. We're about 10 yards away from the byline on the left flank. Now Liverpool with Gakpo surging forward here. Possible appeals for a handball. Oh, and the decision has actually gone the other way. I think the Liverpool player just tangled there with Ezri Konsa. It's a foul that's been given in Villa's favour, so they have a free kick inside their own penalty area. So then Villa have fallen behind for the second time in this game. How can Villa react this time? Funny how it has happened, because of course when Villa did get their equaliser, they suddenly had a lot more energy and a lot of momentum behind them, and did look the more likely to score the third goal of the game. But then Liverpool scored against the run of play. But now Villa are breaking through very nicely. Ollie Watkins almost has a shot on goal, decides to put inside one more player, and then tries to chip the ball deftly back into the heart of the penalty area. But it's cleared away by Liverpool, so this is still better from Villa after a pretty poor opening 10 minutes of the game from the hosts' perspective. Long ball again, finds Watkins. Don't think the flag has gone up. Unable to keep the ball though. Now Liverpool will play the ball out from the back. Because as we mentioned before as well, if you've only just started tuning in, this is Jurgen Klopp's last ever away game as Liverpool manager. Of course, Liverpool will be playing on Sunday the 19th, on the final day of the Premier League campaign. Of course, it's still a busy week throughout the week in terms of the Premier League. So on Tuesday, so tomorrow night, huge game in the title race. So and for the last Champions League spot if Villa don't pick up a victory tonight. So it's Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City on Tuesday night. That's an 8 PM kickoff British time. And on Wednesday night, Brighton and Hove Albion versus Chelsea, and Manchester United versus Newcastle United at Old Trafford. And then Sunday, it's the final day of the Premier League season. Every single team kicking off at 4 PM English time. And Jurgen Klopp's last ever game as Liverpool manager is at Anfield. They're at home against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Villa's last game is away against Crystal Palace, and that, well, as it stands, if Villa do lose here and Tottenham are able to pick up at least a point in their game against Manchester City, then Villa know that they would need a win against Crystal Palace to guarantee them a top 4 finish on the final day. Back here then at Villa Park, Gakpo. Weaves past one player, weaves past two. Now finds some space, puts the ball to the right wing. Alexander-Arnold just takes his time, knocks the ball confidently back to Van Dijk. He's about 10 yards over the halfway line, inside Villa's own half. This is good from Liverpool. Now to Gomez, tries to put the ball across the face of goal, but Villa do well to deal with that. Now Leon Bailey will look to play the ball out quickly from the back. Just being forced to retreat though. Good pressing once again from Liverpool. They've pressed well all games so far, and they force Villa into an error. Ball goes out of play for a visitor's throw-in, which Van Dijk would see. Gareth Southgate is here. In the back row in the VIP area. The England manager, of course, he's got a very, very busy summer ahead of him. Just in case you hadn't heard, Euro 2024 this summer in Germany promises to be a fantastic tournament. England, of course, one of the favourites. No question with their forward line and their midfield. England have the potential to be formidable in that tournament. Of course, just the big questions are around the defence and perhaps the manager's possibly too cautious approach, shall we say, to England's proceedings. But that's for another day, back here at Villa Park. Liverpool now just playing the ball out from midfield. Diaz coming under some pressure from Ezri Quansah. Again, firm but fair challenge from Quansah. Second time he's really launched himself into a tackle, but it's fair. Now Villa doing well to really press Liverpool hard, forcing the defence into an error there. Now Villa's got the ball. McGinn finds some space. Can he go for goal here from 15 yards out? It's a good block from Alexander-Arnold. Luiz tries to retrieve the ball. Now McGinn gets in front of Salah. Is he fouled? Don't think the referee's given it. So it'll be a throw-in then to Liverpool, deep inside their own half, on the left wing. So just to clarify, if because Villa are 4 points clear of Spurs, including this game with 2 games to go for both sides. So if Villa were to lose, Villa would still qualify for the Champions League next season if Tottenham lose to Manchester City tomorrow night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. So it's not all doom and gloom if Villa lose tonight. Manchester City could do them a favour. Of course, they'll certainly be looking to. They've got a title to try and win once again. Thielmann inside the centre circle. Now to the left of centre. McGinn, the skipper. Digne, back to McGinn. Now Torres has plenty of support. Carlos. Every Villa outfield player inside Liverpool's half now. Bailey, the Jamaican international, just trying to... Ooh, now then, Bailey has just gone down here and he looks in a lot of pain. Was he clipped around the ankle there? Let's just have another look at that. He went down in a bit of a heap there. Yeah, he just got clipped around the ankle by Alexis McAllister. I don't think it was intentional at all. And I think that will surely have to be a free kick to Villa, and it is. So it's a free kick in a good position. I'm just wondering if Bailey is all right to continue. He's still on the pitch, but is hobbling. So he's walking around very gingerly, but he is going to continue. So it's a free kick right next to the touchline here on the right wing. John McGinn to take. I'd say about maybe 30, 35 yards away from the goal line, just because of how close we are to the touchline here. Swept into the area by McGinn. Liverpool able to head away initially. They're still not dealing with it to perfection though. Now can Villa just find some space here? Leon Bailey to try and make it 2-2. Oh, how's he missed? How has he missed? Oh my word. Aston Villa have somehow missed through Diego Carlos of all players. Roaming in from centre half. Let's have another look at that. Oh, Diego Carlos somehow misses the ball from, oh my word, 2 yards out. He actually does get a foot on the ball. So this will go down as a miss. He was onside. Oh my goodness. That is, I have to say, that is probably one of the worst misses I've ever seen. Maybe at any level. He has genuinely shot wide of goal from, I would say, 2 yards out. Goodness me. So we've seen an absolute goalkeeping clanger from Emi Martinez after only 80 seconds. And then about 80 seconds ago, Villa looked 99% certain to be equalising once again to make it 2-2. But centre-half Diego Carlos somehow steered the ball wide of the target from genuinely, I would say, at most 3 yards out. Now we're just having a look at maybe a possible VAR review. Just after a Liverpool foul, it was pretty high over the ankle. I don't think VAR's looking into it anymore though. So it's Villa 1, Liverpool 2. Very entertaining first half, very open. Unai Emery and all the Villa supporters will be wondering how on earth it's not 2-2 after Diego Carlos with a late contender for miss of the season. So I thought initially he didn't even touch the ball, he just miskicked it. But from his perspective it's actually even worse, because he did actually get a connection. But somehow he's managed to steer the ball wide of the post from 2 or 3 yards out. Again, if you've not been able to watch this, try and do so if you can by the end of the night. We'll come back to that later as Liverpool just have a shot just inside the edge of the penalty area, but it's well blocked by Villa. The danger's not over yet for the hosts. Just in the 38th minute, very, very open game right now. Villa 1, Liverpool 2, but Villa coming within an eyelash of making it 2-2 only about 3 minutes ago. Another foul given against Liverpool. It's now a booking as well. Just to see who the booking was actually given to there. And it's gone to Harvey Elliott. Oh, it's Harvey Elliott. It's not actually for the challenge itself. It's a booking for kicking the ball away while Villa were waiting to take the free kick. So, a bit silly from Elliott. No need to really do that. But that's the first booking of the night then. Harvey Elliott for kicking the ball away, delaying Villa from taking a free kick inside their own half. Oh, that's a great swivel and turn there from John McGinn to beat a player. He's then absolutely taken out by a Liverpool player, but the referee correctly plays for advantage. He's had a good game, the referee. DRB, 25 yards out. Now just inside the penalty area from the left wing. Now into the left of centre. DRB looking for that killer final pass, but can't quite get it as he tries to pass the ball across the face of goal to Bailey. And now Liverpool will look to go in a very quick counter here, but Douglas Luiz just gets to the ball ahead of Luiz. This is becoming a really good game now. Really good game. Now that Villa have got into the pace of things, very competitive match. And of course, Villa will still be wondering how it's not 2-2. It's a game of fine margins, of course. Douglas Luiz. Diego Carlos coming within an eyelash of making it 2-2. Then Liverpool with their second goal with the most marginal of onside calls. That took VAR a long time to determine. Truly has been a first half of fine margins here at Villa Park. Villa now with the ball though, and passing the ball around nicely inside Liverpool's own half. Now they spray the ball out onto the left wing and Villa keep the ball. Digne. Ball comes off Alexander-Arnold last, and so it'll be a corner kick. And again, it's a good response from Villa after Liverpool have taken the lead for the second time. Now then, the referee is telling John McGinn, in layman's terms, to calm down. I think McGinn is saying that he got a bit of an elbow before when he was taken out around 2 minutes ago, saying to the referee That should have been at least a booking. I don't think the referee appreciated how McGinn went about his appeals. He was probably a bit lucky there to have avoided a booking. Now Villa trying to find some space here, just on the left of the penalty area, inside Liverpool's own penalty area. Now Luiz adjudged to have committed a foul there, too much pushing and shoving there of a Liverpool defender, and now Liverpool will just get some brief respite there, just inside their own penalty area. They'll take their time a little bit before taking this free kick through Alexander-Arnold. So 4 minutes to go then of normal time, of course, because of the VAR call, a couple of other contentious issues. You can see there being as many as 6, maybe even 7 minutes of stoppage time for first half. We'll have quite a bit. Quick free kick just taken short then by Liverpool. Gomez. Now Van Dijk. Liverpool just looking to just slow the game up just a little bit here. It's been a pretty fast and furious game that we've had so far. Now Diaz being set up there on the left wing by Gomez. Now can Liverpool go for a shot? Oh my word, Alexander-Arnold with a 30-yard effort, not too far wide of the target. Let's have a look at that from the reverse angle. Oof, decent effort, not too far wide from the English international. Of course, could well play a big part for England in the summer for Euro 2024. So now into the 43rd minute of the game then. Now Villa, sloppy from Liverpool, and now Moussa Diaby. He's got a chance here. Oh, he's skied it. He has skied it. He just needed to show some composure. He managed to get a yard on his marker just to keep it to beat. But from 15 yards out, Diaby blasts the ball over the bar. He just needed to show some composure, like Youri Tielemans did about half an hour ago. Oh, dearie me. And the Villa fans watch on in horror behind the goal there. He knows he should be doing much, much better. Diaby has to be hitting the target from that position. Well, that's 2 golden opportunities that Villa have had to grab a second equaliser of the game. It's a very, very open match, very entertaining watch as well. So Liverpool have the lead, but Villa have certainly had their chances to be ending this first half on level terms. Diaby with that golden opportunity around a minute ago, and Diego Carlos with one of the most baffling misses of the season. Again, you've got to try and catch that somewhere before the end of tonight. It's one of the misses of the season at any level of the game. Somehow missing from about 3 yards out. Now Villa again. Very quick on the counter. Moussa Diaby moving from the right wing into the centre of play. McGinn finds support from Douglas Luiz. Coming under pressure from Luis Diaz. That's surely a free kick for Villa, and it is. Is that going to be another booking from the referee? Don't think so, no. But it will be a free kick to Villa then. In a decent position. A long way from goal, so we're talking just over 30 yards. So I very, very much doubt Douglas Luiz will shoot from here, but it's still a good position. Could well dink this right into the heart of the penalty area. Jurgen Klopp looks on, pacing around the dugout area. This would be a fantastic time for Villa to equalise. We're about 30 seconds left then of the normal allocated time. Oh, it's taken short. Now Leon Bailey here, trying to find space. Weaves past one player, weaves past 2. Oh, then is let down by his delivery there. Tries to pass the ball to Youri Tielemans. He can't reach it. Now Liverpool can go very, very quickly here on the break. Diaz releases Salah. It's a bit overhit though. And Villa's defence can just about rescue themselves. And Liverpool coming very, very close there to actually making it 3-1. It was a lightning counter-attack from the poor pass from Villa. Okay, so it's actually a little bit less stoppage time than what I thought we would have. So it's 5 minutes. As we're just watching again, if Diaz had just not put as much weight on that delivery there, Salah would have been clean through with just Martinez to beat. So about 4.5 minutes then left of the first half, barring any further stoppages or injuries or VAR drama. Martinez to take the free kick for Villa on the edge of the penalty area. Just got a close-up here of John McGinn, who's still clutching his chest, who is still feeling it from when he was absolutely taken out about 5 minutes ago. Diaby's got a second chance here. Oh, he tries to go for a back-heeled pass to release Leon Bailey, but it comes to no avail. But Villa have looked really, really dangerous since going 2-1 behind. They'll certainly feel like they should be ending the first half at least on level terms, but because Villa have attacked so quickly, when it breaks down, it does leave the Villa defence pretty susceptible at the back, and Liverpool have been able to counter-attack very, very quickly. So it's really set up for a fantastic remainder of the game. Villa trying to break down the right wing here, and I've got a feeling John McGinn might have to come off. I think he's really done some damage here. He's again motioning, gesturing with his elbow as if to say, I was elbowed sort of right in the ribs. And he's doing it again, the gesture. I think he can't, I'm not quite sure which Liverpool player it was that collided with him. And I don't think he can believe that the Liverpool player was not even cautioned for it. But McGinn just sat down now on the pitch and having to explain to a couple of physios exactly what the problems are. But it wouldn't surprise me if John McGinn might have to come off here. Only about 2.5 minutes left of stoppage time in the first half. Let's see if he is able to continue. Just seeing again footage of when he was clattered to the floor. Let's just try and see exactly which Liverpool player it was that did it. Could be a bit of retaliation there, because we've just seen before when McGinn himself challenged pretty robustly into a Liverpool player. I think McGinn's going to be alright to continue. He's having another argument. I think this time it's with the fourth official. He just needs to calm it down a bit and channel that anger specifically onto the pitch. So less than 2 minutes to go then of the first half. Liverpool in possession just around the centre circle. If you've just tuned in, on the stroke of half time, it's Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 2. We've seen a bit of a crazy first half. We've seen one of the worst goalkeeping errors you'll see all season at any level, and you've also seen one of the worst misses in front of goal at any level that you'll see all season as well. It's a late contender for miss of the season from Diego Carlos. Villa with the ball now. Can they create one more chance before the end of the first half here? Probably only time for one more. Torres. Digne. Now Douglas Luiz. Carlos, who really should have poked home a second equaliser for Villa. Liverpool pressing well though, just restricting Villa from getting one last chance before the half-time whistle is blown. Just over 30 seconds to go. Torres. Carlos. One ball from Carlos. Tries to set up Diaby. It's well defended though by Liverpool. That's excellent. Really good play there from Gakpo. Sorry, not Gakpo. Quansah. Now Elliott. Gakpo. Just on the edge of the penalty area there as Liverpool break quickly, as they have done several times in this first half. McGinn claims he's been fouled. Nothing given by the referee. Elliott, will he go for goal here from 25 yards out? He can't. He's bullied off the ball by Bailey. But Villa running out of time here to try and create one more chance before the end of the first half. We're now past the 5-minute mark, and an attempted through ball is covered well by Alexander-Arnold, and if Liverpool maybe got time to go 3-1 up here. It's onside. Oh my word, and Mo Salah has somehow missed from 6 yards out. And the assistant referee, I'm pretty certain, has kept the flag down even at the end of the phase of play. Oh, it was offside in the end, so it wasn't Salah himself, it was Gakpo, I think it was, who was clearly offside in the build-up to that, but even still, Salah wasn't to know that straight away, and somehow he blazed over the bar from 6 yards out. So the half-time whistle has now been blown. Really exciting first half there, very, very open first half, and it really could go either way, because Aston Villa, though 2-1 down, you certainly feel like they should be at least on level terms. So very exciting first half here at Villa Park. We're going to take a 10 to 12 minute break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be able to give you live and uninterrupted commentary coverage of the second half after our break. But at half time then, at Villa Park here in Birmingham, it's Aston Villa Matthew Rhodes here for Flash Score. We're just about to start our coverage of the second half of tonight's Premier League game. The only Premier League game of tonight at Villa Park between Aston Villa and Liverpool. We've just got a little bit more information actually about that miss from Diego Carlos. Now if you're up to your football stats and in particular your XG, the XG for Diego Carlos's shot around about 5 minutes to go before the end of the first half has been concluded at 0.99. So with an XG of 0.99, Diego Carlos still somehow did not score, which makes it, I think officially, one of the most incredible misses that anyone's ever seen. So we're now back underway then for the second half. Villa now kicking from left to right, so Villa kicking towards the Holt end. Now Villa just kick the ball back to Emi Martinez, just inside his own 6-yard penalty area here. Digne. That's good, just managing to pass the ball on to John McGinn, who has stayed on the pitch. I did wonder if he was going to have to come off because he got real bad collision with a Liverpool player, and McGinn was absolutely adamant that he was elbowed in the ribs, but nothing was given. But McGinn really looked as if he was quite badly hurt, but he is still soldiering on. An attempted delivery from the left wing is collected by Alisson. Now Liverpool will break through Gomez. Diaz. Attempted through ball into the penalty area. It is steered not where it should be, and it goes straight into the grateful hands of Martinez. So if you have only started tuning in to this evening's coverage here on Flash Score, which just to clarify is not officially endorsed Premier League commentary by the Premier League themselves, but we will still be able to give you uninterrupted live commentary coverage of this second half. The first half was quite something. After 80 seconds, Emi Martinez with one of the biggest goalkeeping clangers you will see at any level all season. And then just before the end of the first half, Diego Carlos, the Villa centre-half, with one of the worst misses that you will ever really see, no matter what season it's in. So Villa find themselves 2-1 down then, at home against Liverpool. Just waiting for a free kick to come here from Liverpool. About 35 yards out from the goal line, inside Villa's own half. From the left of centre. Comes in through Elliott. And that's it! Oh, what a header! What a header from Cody Gakpo. Sorry, not from Cody Gakpo. It's from number 78, Jarrell Quansah. That's a great header from a lovely free kick delivery from Harvey Elliott. And the header is steered in off the post. And it's 3-1 Liverpool here at Villa Park. And Quansah celebrates with all the Liverpool travelling faithful that have arrived at Villa Park in Birmingham for this game. Is definitely onside. It's a great header. And Villa can have no complaints about that one whatsoever. It's an excellent free kick delivery from Harvey Elliott in the perfect position. And it's a strong header from Jarrell Quansah to make it 3-1 to Liverpool at Villa Park. And now Villa have got a lot of work to do if they're going to get anything from this game. And their hopes of qualifying for Champions League football officially may well have to wait. But from Villa's perspective, they will be very disappointed to have conceded in that fashion from a set piece, because by and large they've performed pretty well in the match and certainly should have scored more than one goal. But Liverpool now find themselves with a 2-goal cushion here at Villa Park. Now Liverpool have just won a free kick deep inside their own half here. Endo just coming in a bit of a cropper there. So if you've just tuned in, Quansah scoring after only about 2 minutes after the restart to make it 3-1 to Liverpool at Villa Park. Now Villa have it all to do here if they're going to claim anything from this game. Just to clarify, even if they were to come back and draw, still wouldn't quite be enough to officially guarantee Champions League football next season. They would have to win tonight in order to guarantee that. Now Villa have just won a free kick on the right wing inside Liverpool's own half here. Very animated Unai Emery on the touchline. I don't think he could quite believe that Liverpool are ahead by 2 goals, because it was a pretty poor goal for Villa to concede there from their perspective. For Liverpool's third, of course, it was an absolute gift of a goal for Liverpool's first. But by and large, after the first 10 minutes, Villa have played some really nice stuff and should really have scored more than 1 goal in that first half. Now it's a whipped in delivery from Digne, just a bit too much weight on it though, and Bailey can't reach the ball before it goes over the byline, so it'll be a goal kick for Alisson Becker to take for Liverpool. So that third goal there scored by Quansah. That makes it 3-1 to Liverpool. Of course, whatever happens tonight, Liverpool and now Villa are actually just gone on a break here. I'm sure it was offside, but the flag hasn't gone up. The ball has gone in, and it has been allowed. I don't think the assistant referee has put the flag up. He hasn't. I could have sworn that was offside, but Ollie Watkins has now scored from close range here to make it 3-2 out of nowhere. Let's just have another look then. Oh, very, very close. I mean, Ollie Watkins is certainly offside, but the pass was not steered into Watkins' path. And of course, when the ball finally did come to Watkins, he certainly was onside. So now, the question is, and VAR is looking into this again, is whether in the build-up to the play, was a Villa player offside? So we've got some more VAR drama here. The question is, was Leon Bailey offside? It's very hard to tell from that angle because you've got Bailey here. So the Liverpool player that they're trying to judge if Leon Bailey had just gone ahead of is right on the other side of the pitch. Very interesting, by the way. Leon Bailey having a pretty feisty argument with Ollie Watkins while we're waiting for the final decision here from VAR. I mean, from the angle I can see, it does look offside, so I think this will be given as offside, and I believe it is. I think that is the final call. I do have to feel a bit sorry for Villa here. I mean, how on earth they've still only scored 1 goal here, it's remarkable, but I think this is going to be ruled out for offside because Leon Bailey was just offside in the build-up, and it is official, so it's been ruled as offside. Leon Bailey offside in the build-up there. So despite Ollie Watkins putting the ball in the back of the net, it has been disallowed, and Villa find themselves 2 goals down once again. And again, how Villa have only scored 1 goal, it's remarkable. But that really is something now. We're seeing the replay there of Leon Bailey really angry. Oh, and it's a bit of a goalkeeping error here from Alisson, and Villa have got another chance here. Oh, how have they not scored? Ollie Watkins with only about a few yards in front of the goal line, but his back was to goal, and he tries to backheel the ball into the net, and it goes wide. Liverpool are able to survive and withstand more pressure here, but it was Ollie Watkins that pressured Alisson into the error. It meant that Villa was suddenly in on goal within a flash. Diaby does really well to beat one Liverpool player, And a couple of Villa players getting really annoyed with Ollie Watkins. He thought that he should have still passed in the position that he was in. Remarkable game this. It's so open. It's so open. And again, I'm really not sure how Villa find themselves 2 goals down. They've had so many golden opportunities. They thought they'd got a second goal. They did have the ball in the back of the net only 5 minutes ago, but that was ruled out for offside. We've then had a big argument where Leon Bailey was really unhappy with Ollie Watkins. I'm not too sure where exactly that came from. Not sure if he was unhappy that in the build-up to that play, Ollie Watkins had got himself into an offside position, but that didn't matter too much because the ball wasn't being passed to Ollie Watkins in that phase of play. But yeah, Douglas Luiz actually had to come in between there, those 2 Villa players, and just make sure that, you know, nothing silly happened between the 2 players, between Bailey and Watkins. But somehow, it is still Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 3. Despite a whole heap of Villa pressure towards the last 15 minutes of the first half, and in these opening 10 minutes of the second, Liverpool have actually extended their lead in the second half. Remarkable game, and the way this is going, this is surely not going to end 3-1 to Liverpool, but you just don't know where this next goal is going to come from. Will it come from Villa or will it come from Liverpool on a counter? So in the first half, Villa had 42% of possession, Liverpool 58%. In the second half so far, Villa have had 64% to Liverpool's 36%. So a lot more pressure coming from Villa and a lot more time on the ball for Villa as well so far in the second half. They have got to be careful. The more they push forward, the more susceptible they will be at the back, as is proving to be the case now. And Ezri Quansah is just having a little bit of difficulty here, just trying to shield the ball away. Some claims from a few Liverpool players that that was a back pass to Emi Martinez. The referee has ruled that it wasn't an intentional pass from the foot back to the goalkeeper. Slightly lenient call, I would say, from the referee. Back to Martinez then in goal. So 58th minute, Villa 1, Liverpool 3. This game's absolutely flying by. Because no matter what happens tonight, Liverpool will finish third. Doesn't matter if they win tonight or win their last game at home against Wolves, or if they lose both remaining games, they will finish third. Villa know that if they could win tonight's game, they will officially, they will know they will finish fourth and will qualify for next season's Champions League campaign. Long way to go though if they are to secure that tonight. They need to score another 3 goals in the final 33 minutes of the game. They've had plenty of chances, but somehow have only scored 1 so far, and Liverpool have just been clinical. Elliott. Now Alexander-Arnold. 1-2. Quansah, goal scorer of Liverpool's third. Cracking header from an absolutely superb free kick from Harvey Elliott. Just swung into the perfect area of the penalty area. Now Villa's defence even more susceptible here. This is going to be 4-1. It is 4-1. As the assistant referee put the flag up, he has. The assistant referee with the flag up. It was very delayed, as it tends to be. Oh my word, I think VAR might have another look at that as well. I think that's a lot closer than people realise. Salah and Elliott almost got in the way of each other, and indeed we are going to go to VAR once again. So it's not for the final pass, it's whether the number 7, Luis Diaz, whether he was actually played onside in the build-up, and I think he is. I reckon this will be given. It's fair again. It is so close. This has been a game decided on such fine margins here. But this is extremely close, once again, as to whether Diaz has actually been played onside. So the initial decision is that the goal was ruled out by the assistant referee. With that pass to Diaz. And the final decision is no goal. No goal. So it is disallowed. The original decision stands. Now John McGinn. So it's 3-1 to Liverpool still. This is a mad game. Mad game. Leon Bailey then. On the right wing. Just getting some support here now from Villa. Diaby on the edge of the penalty area. Looks to weave past one player and he gets a deflection. And it's going to be a corner kick to Villa on the hour mark. Huge noise here at Villa Park. Like, so much momentum is coming from Villa support, just willing Villa to get back into this. This has been one of the best performances I've seen from Villa for quite a while, because they have been a bit flat for large parts of the final third of this season. Fatigue and injuries have caught up with this squad. This has genuinely been some of the best attacking play I've seen Villa produce in terms of creating chances, not in terms of being clinical. On the hour mark then, corner kick comes in. It's a headed way by Liverpool initially through Quansah. Now Villa regain possession once more. Diaby having to go a long way back, passes the ball back to Martinez. Into the 62nd minute now. So, just to clarify, Villa 1, Liverpool 3. Liverpool thought they'd scored a fourth when Elliott and Salah pretty much got on the end of Luis Diaz's pass at the same time to poke the ball home into an empty net after Liverpool caught Villa cold on the break. But it was ruled out for offside, and after another VAR review, the VAR team agreed with the assistant referee's original call, but it was very, very close once again. This has been a game that will be decided on very fine margins. So Villa were an eyelash away from going 4-1 down, and surely that would have been game over. But it's still 3-1, and Villa have still got a fighting chance here, but they have to score the next goal of the game. Have to. Thielmann. No subs yet, by the way, from both sides. I think we've all been getting too carried away with the drama for both managers to remember to bring a sub on. Liverpool with an effort here from the edge of the penalty area from McAllister. It's easily blocked though by Thielmann. Now Villa have won a free kick inside their own area. Sorry, inside their own half rather. About 30 yards away behind the halfway line in the right of centre. So no subs yet, but you've got to think that some changes will be made soon. McGinn holding the ball up nicely. That's good. Releases Digne down the left wing. Needs support though. Finds it from Watkins. Can he hold the ball up in front of Van Dijk? Who did that come off last? I think it came off Van Dijk last, the Dutch international, the Liverpool skipper. So Digne, French player, will take the throw in then for Villa in a good position inside Liverpool's own half, around 15 yards away from the byline. Digne having to wait a while. Watkins just gets into a little pocket of space so that Digne can throw the ball to him. Villa win another throw in immediately. Digne will take once again. Villa gain another couple of yards territory. Into the 64th minute. It's been such a fast-paced game. Barely had time to remember to breathe at some points. It's been quite something. Now Villa, really determined fashion, trying to win the ball back. The crowd do not like that decision. The referee gives a foul there on Salah. Now then, first substitution of the game comes from Villa. Nicolo Zaniolo is going to come on. And he's going to come on for Villa's only goal scorer of the game so far, Youri Thielmann. So Thielmann off, Belgian international. He's replaced by the Italian Nicolo Zaniolo. So the number 22 is on in Villa's midfield. First sub of the game there for the Villains. Into the 65th minute now, so Liverpool will now take this free kick. Alexander-Arnold goes long. It's dealt with well by Diego Carlos, sends the ball back to Emi Martinez. So just over 25 minutes of normal allocated time. Got the feeling we're going to have quite a lot of injury time. Zaniolo, with his first touch of the ball, on the left wing, finds support from Diaby. Diaby advances to the left of centre. Now to Luiz, in the middle of play. McGinn may have thought about a long-range shot there, thinks better of it. It's the right move. Now Villa just tries to dink the ball onto the left wing. Alexander-Arnold is forced to head the ball out, and it's a Villa throw-in. About 10 yards away from the corner quadrant on the left wing. Digne looking for his options again. To Zaniolo. Alexander-Arnold gets in there first. Then Elliott clears the ball away. Carlos. Villa back in possession. McGinn. That's surely a foul. And it is. Has he played advantage? No. It will be a free kick. Free kick to Villa then in the centre of play around about 8 or 9 yards or so over the halfway line. So far, Villa have committed only 4 fouls in this match so far. Liverpool have committed 14. Villa fans in fine voice, I think they're in recognition that despite the fact they are losing by 2 goals, this is, overall, I'd say this has been the best Villa have played for quite some time. If only from Villa fans' perspectives, they could have just been more clinical in that final third, because they could quite easily have scored 3 or 4. It's Liverpool who find themselves with a 2-goal lead. Not many games on, by the way, elsewhere tonight. Usually a will always cuts. In fact, we'll go to that later. We've got another Villa counter-attack here. Moussa Diaby advancing from the right wing into the penalty area. Goes for goal and it hits the side netting. Still 3-1. Again, Diaby just needed to show a little bit more composure there. Good pass from Watkins, timed his run well. Managed to tee up Diaby, surged, stormed into the penalty area. Just rushed into his shot though a little bit too much. Could have had the time to maybe cut inside his marker. And in the end his final attempt was fired into the side netting. And that tells, I think that's the key stat there. Villa 10 attempts to Liverpool's 8. So Villa have had more attempts than Liverpool, but Villa have only had 1 shot on target, and that was Youri Tielemans' goal. And that is what has cost Villa just that lack of a clinical touch in the final third. And if they don't rescue this soon, it's going to cost Villa dearly in tonight's game. So just to clarify, if it was to stay like this, Villa would still remain 4 points clear of Spurs. Spurs would have that game in hand. That is tomorrow night at home against Manchester City. Villa on the break again here. Bailey, again, storming from the right wing into the penalty area. Takes a deflection off a Liverpool defender. But did it actually come off Bailey last? I'm not sure if it actually ricocheted off the Jamaican international last, or has the referee deemed that Gomez was shoved over to the ground? I think that is what the referee has decided. And it'll be a free kick to Liverpool deep inside their own half, inside their own penalty area. Alisson. It's funny, Alisson hasn't really had much to do. He's not actually technically made a save yet in this game. Again, we'll come on to his goalkeeper's performance later. Villa with a chance here. Zaniolo with a shot on target, and that's palmed away by Alisson. Zaniolo now kicks the ball to Douglas Luiz. Pinball around in the area, and they still can't get the ball in the net. Digne now on the left wing. And Villa again just lacking that killer instinct in that final third, and Liverpool survive, and that is definitely a foul there from John McGinn. And that is most definitely a booking. And John McGinn needs to be careful. He's clearly very pumped up for this game and feels like he's been hard done by with fouls that has been committed on him. Just coming back to Villa's effort though, and that's finally at least another shot on target. So just as I was saying, Alisson has actually not had much to do in the game because Villa have only had the one shot on target. That was suddenly followed by Villa's second shot on target. Through the substitute, Zaniolo, he's had a good impact already, and it was good palm of the ball away there from Brazilian international. But Villa is still fighting here. So as we were about to say, before another flurry of fast-paced play, so if it stays like this tonight, Villa would be 4 points clear of Spurs. Spurs would have a game in hand, and that would be tomorrow night at home against Manchester City. Of course, Manchester City have everything to play for themselves. Of course, the Premier League title is within their own hands if they win their last two remaining Premier League games of the season. So that also means if Villa lose tonight, but if Tottenham lose against Manchester City tomorrow, then Villa would officially be finishing fourth and would seal a Champions League place. I'm sure they'd love to try and do it through a remarkable comeback victory here at the end against Liverpool. Salah looking to keep the ball in, does so. Great pace there from Salah. Now Elliott, great assist for Liverpool's third goal, Elliott. Now Salah dancing round Douglas Luiz in the centre of play. Gomez, now Elliott. Nice little delivery there. Oh dear, just Martinez very alert to that. I'm sure Martinez is still very, very angry at himself for that barely believable error that he made after only about 80 seconds of the game, which put Villa on the back foot immediately in this match. Feels a long time ago already that happened. Strange old game for Villa. Liverpool still find themselves 2 goals up here. And can they go 4-1 up? Salah on the edge of the penalty area on the right wing. That's well defended there by Digne. And very good for Villa tonight, the Frenchman. Liverpool retain the ball though. Van Dijk, McAllister, Salah. Coming under a lot of pressure there from Torres. Endo. Quansah. Van Dijk. Good possession play from Liverpool here in the middle of play. Endo again. Now Elliott. Now Alexander-Arnold on the right wing. That's a good cross. Oh, just a little bit too heavy, but can Gakpo keep the ball in? He takes the corner flag out, but is able to keep the ball in. Great commitment there from the Dutch international. Liverpool have a shot in the end from Gomez, around 25 yards out. That's gone a long, long way wide of the target. Now Liverpool are about to bring on 3 subs here. So it's going to be a triple substitution for Liverpool as we enter the 73rd minute of the match. So whenever the ball next goes out of play, we're going to have a triple substitution for the visitors for Liverpool. Luiz, McGinn, Carlos, Bailey, now Quansah. It's well shepherded away by Liverpool though. Back in possession then. Not Elliott, McAllister. Tries to feed the ball there to Elliott. And then Salah bullied off the ball there by Carlos. Great defending there from the Brazilian. McGinn. Luiz. Zaniolo. Now back to Digne. Now Zaniolo. He's been good since coming on. Attempted delivery then across from the left wing. We're actually going to have a quadruple Liverpool substitution. We're going to have 4 subs coming on at the same time. Are they going to bring them on before Villa can take this corner? So Villa have got a corner kick after the ball was cleared away by a Liverpool defender. Excuse me. As the ball was steered in from the left wing from Zaniolo. Subs aren't going to come on just yet. So Douglas Luiz then will take the corner from the left wing for Villa. 75th minute of the game. Can Villa pull a goal back? Headed away initially by Liverpool's defence. And then Diego Carlos has been adjudged to have committed a foul there. I think too much pushing and shoving there on Virgil van Dijk. So we are now going to see the Liverpool subs come on, and it's a quadruple Liverpool substitution. So let's have a look. Darwin Núñez is coming on. So he's coming on for Cody Gakpo. So Gakpo off. The Uruguayan forward Darwin Núñez comes on. So that's the first one. Ryan Gravenberch, Dutchman, is coming on. Curtis Jones is coming on for Luis Diaz. And Dominic Szoboszlai is coming on as well. He's coming on for Japan's Wataru Endo. So Diaz coming off, Curtis Jones coming on, and Hungarian international Dominic Szoboszlai is coming on for Japanese international Wataru Endo. So 4 Liverpool subs then. So all in all, Endo, Gakpo, Elliott and Diaz coming off. Coming on, Szoboszlai, Núñez, Gravenberch and Jones. 15 minutes to go then, plus any added on time. And you do get the feeling that there will be plenty of it. Salah just cuts out there in possession, but he's been able to win a free kick actually. He's been adjudged to have been shoved down to the ground, so Liverpool take the free kick short inside their own half. Alexander Arnold, Quansah, a good game at the back for Liverpool. Bit heavy though there from Quansah, and Alisson just having to pedal backwards 2 or 3 steps to make sure we don't have a calamity there. Able to keep the ball away though, and Liverpool retain possession. Digne being pressed quickly there by the Liverpool forward line. Now Liverpool have a little bit of space to work into here. Szoboszlai, Salah cuts inside one man. That's a great pass. Szoboszlai, that's a good save from Martinez. Comes off his line very, very quickly there to deny Szoboszlai, the Hungarian international, from scoring after only about 90 seconds after coming on. And that's always the danger there for Villa. If they commit so many players forward, it means they're so susceptible at the back to a lightning quick Liverpool counter-attack. And of course, if Liverpool get one more, that is surely game over if Liverpool can find a fourth. But now Villa substitute Nicolo Zaniolo has just gone down, holding on to his foot here. We've just seen footage of Gareth Southgate in the VIP area. Of course, former Aston Villa player himself, Gareth Southgate, won the League Cup with Villa back in the 95-96 season, when Villa beat Leeds United 3-0 at the old Wembley Stadium, back when Brian Little was in charge of Aston Villa in the mid-90s. It was a Villa team that had the likes of Mark Bosnich in net, Dwight York up front, Ian Taylor, of course, very popular Aston Villa player in the centre of midfield, Paul McGrath, of course, one of the best Irish players of all time. And it does look as if then that Zaniolo is going to have to come off then, so he's having to hobble off, so the Villa substitute is going to have to be substituted himself. Pretty unfortunate there for Unai Emery, because I thought he'd been excellent since coming on, but after 15 minutes he's now got to come back off again. Looks as if we're going to see a couple of Villa subs on then. John Duran is definitely going to come on. So John Duran, the number 24, is coming on, the striker from Colombia. And Callum Chambers is going to come on as well. So Chambers and Duran are coming on for Villa. And Douglas Luiz is coming off, as well as the injured Zaniolo. So disappointing again to Zaniolo's night. He only managed about 15 minutes on the pitch. And Douglas Luiz coming off then in the centre of Villa's midfield, and he's replaced by Callum Chambers, the former Arsenal player. England international as well. He's made 3 appearances for England's senior side. So, we've almost forgotten there after all that Liverpool have actually got a corner. So it's a corner kick on the right flank. If Liverpool get a goal here, that is surely game over. Alexander-Arnold is kept low. Just shielded away there by Ollie Watkins. Sitting in very deep. Now Liverpool regain the ball. Alexander-Arnold, that's a great pass. Szoboszlai. Now more pressure here from the right wing. Szoboszlai again. Almost tricks himself there as he spins round while in possession of the ball. Then an in-swinging delivery here from the left flank. And that's very well caught and claimed in the end by Martinez, because that was dipping. It was about to dip underneath the bar. Martinez had to very quickly backpedal about 2 or 3 steps, but he claims the ball well. Of course, we've not really had many shots on target in this game, other than obviously the actual goals themselves. So Martinez hasn't actually been all that busy in the match, which will probably make him even more angry that he made that comical error so early on in the game that gave Liverpool the lead after only about 80 seconds of the from the opening whistle. 10 minutes to go then. Villa need something, and something quickly, if they're going to get anything from this match. Gomez. Liverpool will be looking to kill off time, and if the opportunity arises on the counter-attack, then kill off the game completely. 1 more goal would do it if they could go 4-1 up inside the last 10 minutes of the game, of normal allocated time anyway. I do get the feeling we'll have quite a bit of stoppage time. Had a few injuries, we've had a couple of big VAR calls. Ball goes back to Alisson in the Liverpool goal. 1-2 with Alexander-Arnold. Now Alisson passes to McAllister. Deep inside Liverpool's own half. So as it stands then, Villa cannot seal the Champions League spot yet. They will now have to wait until tomorrow night and hope that Tottenham lose or draw to Manchester City. Sorry, they would need to be a defeat actually. A draw would still keep Tottenham in it. And back here on the pitch, Alexander-Arnold has some space here, goes for goal from 25 yards, and that's a very good tip over the bar there from Emi Martinez. That was definitely going in, dipping underneath the bar. Great save there to tip the ball over the bar from the World Cup winner, the Argentinian international goalkeeper Emi Martinez. Just as I was saying, he's had generally fairly quiet games. There's not many shots that actually been on target that he's been able to save, but that was an excellent tip over the bar there from Martinez. Corner comes in then. Alexander-Arnold to take from the right wing. It's headed away by Diaby. Sorry, not Diaby there, from John Duran. Now Liverpool regain possession. Alexander-Arnold in a good position here on the right wing. Crosses low, kept low. But Villa regain possession, and now they can go on the counter very, very quickly here. Watkins with a quick pass to Diaby. Watkins now on the left wing. What can the English international do from here? Can he come up with some magic to give Villa a lifeline? They need a goal quick. Oh, they're not going to get it like that though. Attempted through ball, but no Villa forward on the same wavelength. Liverpool able to deal with it, but Villa are able to regain possession. Sloppy play from Liverpool at the back. It's not over just yet. Alexander-Arnold boots the ball out. Now long balls from Liverpool, rare. Chambers. Now Bailey. Will he go for goal here from 20 yards out? Bailey with a quick pass to John Duran. Swivels, goes for goal, but it's straight at Alisson Becker. Villa running out of time. And they know it. Because as we said before, if Villa do lose, it's not all over at all for their Champions League place. But it does mean that if Villa lose, Spurs can still leapfrog them. But their game in hand is against Manchester City. And it's again more sloppy play from Liverpool at the back here. John Duran goes for goal! And he finds the back of the net! And it's gone in! John Duran in the 85th minute. Very sloppy play from Liverpool out from the back. It's the second time in 60 seconds they've done that. They got away with it the first time. They don't get away with it the second time. Alexis McAllister got caught off guard, and John Duran, the Colombian forward, spent a lot of this season coming off the bench for games to make late impacts for Villa. And he's made a late impact in this game tonight. It's not over yet. Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 3. John Duran, the substitute, with the goal then in the 85th minute. So, 5 minutes of normal time on, and plus anything added on by the referee. You get the feeling it will be a fair amount. We're going to have a grandstand finish to this game here, but this is the danger for Villa. They're having to commit everyone forward, and that means there's plenty of spaces in the defence. Long range shot from Liverpool, and it's well held by Martinez. Unai Emery going berserk on the dugout here. Oh, he's actually got a booking. Too much back chat, I think, to the referee or to the fourth official. Unai Emery with a booking there. Very, very animated on the dugout. He's urging Villa to just throw everything here at the kitchen sink. Because I've got to say, they do deserve something from this game, Villa. I really do. I do think they deserve at least a point here. But they've paid the price for not being clinical enough earlier on in the game. Whereas Liverpool have been clinical in the final third. Of course, the first goal was gifted to them. Emi Martinez spilling the ball over the goal line. That shocked everyone in the crowd. Chiefly Martinez himself. Villa will throw the kitchen sink though here to try and gain at least a point. And again, this is the danger though. Liverpool very quickly on the counter-attack. The flag has stayed down. Darwin Núñez! And he scored. And that is surely game over. No, the flag is up. The flag is up. It will not count. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely offside. So Liverpool do have the ball in the back of the net. It will not count. So it's not 4-2. It's still 3-2. Darwin Núñez, with just the keeper to beat, slots the ball past Martinez. The netting ripples. Then Núñez looks to the assistant referee and looks on in dismay as he sees him with the flag up. 87th minute. Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 3. Villa are still in this. Not over just yet, but they're now running out of time. The big question now is, how much added on time will there be? Unai Emery again going crazy in that dugout area, urging his Villa players on, urging them to just go for it. Just absolutely go for it. Hell for leather. They've got some space here. Oh, and is it gone in? It is! It's gone in! John Duran! John Duran! He's got 2 goals in 2 minutes and it's 3-3. We've got Tom Hanks in the crowd going crazy here. We're all going crazy. It's now 3-3. The initial shot takes a massive deflection off John Duran. And it's now Aston Villa 3. Liverpool 3. Have we got time for another? Moussa Diaby from the centre circle. It's a surging run. And it is onside. Or did it? Oh, did it actually take a deflection off a Liverpool player? I'm just checking if this is actually Duran's goal. It is. He doesn't know much about it. It's certainly not meant. So it's an attempted pass from Moussa Diaby, and it inadvertently catches the back of John Duran's ankle, and the ball loops over the head of Alisson Becker and into an empty net. We've just seen the footage there of Unai Emery. Well, if he was going berserk before, I don't know what the next level up is from that word, but he's so animated. So animated. His heart rate must be through the roof. So we're now into the 89th minute. We're just getting confirmation. Yeah, VAR has checked this, but it is definitely a goal. So it is 3-3. And the Villa Park crowd here are going, wow, this is such an atmosphere here in Birmingham. Aston Villa 3, Liverpool 3. John Duran, what an impact as a substitute. He's only been on the pitch about 7 minutes. He's scored twice. The first one, a great finish. The second one, he didn't really know much about it at all. It was fortuitous. Does he care? Not one bit. And Villa want more. One more goal and they've qualified for the Champions League. This isn't over yet. Cross in from the left wing. Liverpool really on the ropes here. They don't think they can quite believe what's happened in the last 5 minutes. They managed to get some brief respite. We've got 9 minutes of injury time. 9 minutes of injury time. Jurgen Klopp looks solemnly on. Not much expression from Klopp. I can't say the same about Unai Emery. He looks like he's ready to run a marathon right now. He's just going. He's so pumped up. 9 minutes then of injury time left. We're about 30 seconds inside it. Villa 3, Liverpool 3. It looks as if Villa's hopes of qualifying for the Champions League were dead in the water for tonight. Of course, they could still do it tomorrow night or on Sunday this week. But now, if they can get one more goal within the next 8 minutes and keep Liverpool at bay afterwards, Villa would qualify for the Champions League. It would be a remarkable comeback victory here. And it would be a very famous night at Villa Park. Of course, 2 minutes before, maybe even not as long as that, 90 seconds before that equaliser for Villa, Liverpool thought they'd gone 4-2 up. When Darwin Núñez, the Uruguayan international, slotted the ball past Emi Martinez, but he was correctly ruled as offside by about a yard and a half. Long ball from Liverpool is claimed by Emi Martinez. Salah can't quite reach it. Huge noise here then at Villa Park. So as it stands, now that it's 3-3, Villa would now be 5 points clear of Tottenham. Tottenham would still have the game in hand. Oh, and Villa have got a chance here. Moussa Diaby! Oh, he's blasted it over the bar. I think it's taken a deflection. Oh, it's actually come off Alisson last. My word. That was almost, about 3 goals in 8 minutes? Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save from Alisson. Liverpool are on the ropes here. I don't think they can quite believe what's happened. 7 minutes then of injury time to go. Corner to be taken then from the left corner quadrant. Digne to take. All Villa at the moment. Bit of pinball here, but Liverpool should be able to clear. It's not cleared convincingly though from Alexander-Arnold. And it goes out of play. I think Pau Torres claiming to the referee of a possible handball. Let's have a look. Hey, we're having a look at this. Right then, so after having a look at the replay, let's have a look here. So it's between Diego Carlos and Virgil van Dijk. Comes off Diego Carlos's head, but it does come off Van Dijk's hand, I think. VAR's looking into this, but I think the review is already over. So they've said no. So I think they've judged that because there was no way on earth it was intentional from Van Dijk. So I think that is the correct call. So no penalty to Villa. Alisson just riding over Diego Carlos, who's ploughed himself forward there. And it's nasty tumble there for Alisson. I think that's the correct call from VAR. Again, it's a close one. It could have been given. I think it did just nick off Virgil van Dijk's hand last, but there was no way at all it was intentional. It was right next to Diego Carlos. Now Darwin Núñez here on the break here for Liverpool. Oh, and it's a good save in the end from Martinez. The shot was on target there from Curtis Jones, one of the 4 Liverpool substitutes who's come on. Martinez gestures to his fellow players just to calm it down. It's hard to with an atmosphere like this. The Villa Park crowd going absolutely crazy. It's an amazing atmosphere here. Not the best of kicks though from Martinez. It's kept very low and Liverpool regain possession straight away. It's a grandstand finish here to this match. If you've only just tuned in, you've missed an absolute cracker of a game. It's Aston Villa 3, Liverpool 3. 4 minutes to go of stoppage time. It surely is a case of next goal winner, if we do have one, surely. But will it be Villa? Will it be Liverpool? Of course, this is Jurgen Klopp's final away match as Liverpool manager. But whatever happens, Liverpool will finish 3rd. Villa, of course, win. One more goal would seal 4th place. If it remains as a draw, it will then go to tomorrow night. Villa could possibly guarantee a Champions League spot if Man City get a victory over Spurs. While Liverpool about to ruin Villa's night here. Salah with an attempted delivery from the right wing takes a deflection off number 12, Luca Digne, who's had a great game for Villa. So it'll be a corner then for Liverpool on the right corner quadrant. Alexander-Arnold to take. 3 minutes to go. If this goes in, it's surely game over. 3-3. Corner comes in. Headed away by Diego Carlos. Diaby then clears the ball away. Now it's suddenly Liverpool with all the attacking intent here. What a game this has been. If we do get a goal right at the end, whoever it's for, this is surely a 5-star Premier League classic here. If we do get another goal. Liverpool claiming that they should have the throw from Joe Gomez deep inside Villa's own half, but the throw-in is given in Villa's favour. So Villa in possession, they'll take the throw. Just over 2 minutes to go then. They'll need to take this throw quickly, time running out. It's taken long. Liverpool regain possession. Just takes a deflection there. I think it'll be a throw-in to Liverpool. It will. Again, Unai Emery outside his dugout perimeter. Again, just barking out the orders. His heart rate must be through the roof in these past 15 minutes or so. Liverpool in possession though through the defence. It's a high line, this defensive line for Liverpool. Long ball. Villa's defence deal with it initially. Diaby, from Villa's perspective, just needs to be careful he doesn't commit a foul on Darwin Núñez here. Núñez takes the throw in quickly. Of course, Liverpool desperate for a last gasp winner themselves. Doesn't change anything in the league table, but it would cap off what would be an excellent victory against Villa away from home. Of course, Villa have a fantastic record at Villa Park this season. Not lost many games at all. Mr. Diaby, by the way, is bundled off there bundled off the ball by Darwin Núñez, and he must legitimately be hurt because, of course, why on earth would he be wasting time here? Villa would be absolutely desperate to score a goal within the last 60 seconds, but Moussa Diaby is clearly hurt, so there'd be no reason at all to be wasting time. Just a little late challenge there from Darwin Núñez, but all this means is that we're going to have even more time added on. Diaby hobbles back onto the pitch then. Looks as if he is going to continue. Well, the night it is for John Duran, by the way, as the camera cuts to him. 2 goals within about 7 or 8 minutes after coming on. What an impact from the Colombian strikers. Often played second fiddle to Ollie Watkins, who's had an exemplary season for Villa. But he has often chipped, at times he has chipped away with some really important goals for Villa. How important could those 2 goals be for John Duran if Villa could find a last gasp winner now? Darwin Núñez tries to keep the ball for Liverpool. I mean, we are now past the 9th minute, so we're into added on time of added on time. There surely can't be much longer left. And indeed, that is it. So the full-time whistle goes. Jurgen Klopp gives Unai Emery a big, big hug and a handshake. He knows that despite being disappointed that, of course, that Liverpool let their 2-goal lead slip, he knows he's seen a classic Premier League game here. And Unai Emery knows it as well. It had pretty much everything. I think all it was missing was just a goal in the last minute of stoppage time from either side. Unai Emery applauds the Villa crowd and the Villa faithful. So whilst it's not a win for Villa, and they've not guaranteed Champions League football for next season, it's one small step further towards finishing in the top 4. So an incredible game, an incredible second half. John Duran with goals in the 85th and 88th minutes to salvage a point for Villa. And that means Villa have 1 game left. Tottenham have 2 in 5th position. And Villa are 4 points clear. 5 points clear. My apologies. So it does mean that Tottenham would need to get a win against Manchester City. So if Tottenham can't do that tomorrow night, then Villa will be assured